back from the dead.
Okay, so I'm just going to insert myself in more YouTube drama because fuck it, why not? You know, it just seems like what people do nowadays. But I just more or less wanted to call out RiceMan on how fucking stupid he is. Okay, so if you don't know the situation, he copyrighted or monetized striked actually PyroCynical's videos claiming that, oh, you used my content and that's, that you're stealing my content, which everyone by now knows that's fair use. These commentators fall under fair use just as the same way as reaction channels fall under fair use for whatever fucking reason. But if you don't understand, then you just go watch another video on fair use. I'm not going to talk about this in this video. Most people have been beat over the head to death with what fair use fucking is. But I just kind of want to point out how stupid this entire argument is. First of all, he says he's stealing content. Well, if you go over and you look at anything on the fucking news, anywhere that shows a video, literally anything, John Oliver, even for example, World of the Worlds has SpongeBob in it. If using someone else's content within a video that is primarily yours equals you're stealing content, then do you think that SpongeBob owns all the money to World of the Worlds because they were in the movie for a few seconds? I don't think you understand how this works. None of this makes any sense, okay? Turn on the news. They play videos from the internet. They play videos from other news channels. You're allowed to do that. It's fair use. It happens everywhere else. And you're one of the people that complains that YouTube isn't a platform that's taken seriously because, well, people like you. Because if you want to actually have this platform taken seriously, you need to start understanding that the news and reporting and commentating will be a thing. It happens everywhere. You're allowed to make reviews on movies. How do you think CinemaSins and Your Movie Sucks are still in a, not terminated channel? They have won literally every copyright dispute they've ever had. And they show, 20 minutes plus of the entire movie in their videos. And yet you think showing a 5-second clip in a 10-minute video it equals stealing content? How stupid are you? That's ridiculous. And then you go on to say that you did it because his channel's toxic and the community was calling you like an illegal immigrant, blah, 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 in which I have sympathy for you. I agree that these commentators have communities that are absolutely out of hand. I do want to make an exception to Luna, but he still is king of clickbait titles. I mean, offering my teacher weed. How are you not arrested? And then he has shit like, I got stabbed. What the fuck are you doing in your life? My first threesome? I guess that would appeal to some people, but I don't really want to, I know I would disappoint 2 girls in that situation, so whether or not you do better, I don't really care, because I know I'd fail. And then you have other shit like my first time trying lean, I guess you took the Leafy school of how to get your channel started. It was absolutely a fucking drug series, but in all honesty, Luna's channel is at least not as bad, because he doesn't do that many commentaries. I know he does, but his community seems to not be toxic, which I don't know how he did it, but good job, good on you, man. But PyroCynicals and Leafies, and even to some extent Nafuckers, but his community is Russian, a lot of Russians, and we're just kind of used to Russians being angry people who hate everyone on the internet, so I guess you can't really lump him into that. That's just Russia. So, yeah, but as you know, Leafy and PyroCynical's community are very terrible people at times, and they've told autistic people to kill themselves and things like that, but that has nothing to do with a monetization strike. I have sympathy for you getting hate on your videos because they made a satire joke about you. They don't hate you. They don't hate your content. They were just making a joke about prank channels. Well, when I say they, I mean just Pyro. And, of course, his community took it the wrong way like they always do and took it as, okay, let's go make fun of this guy for being Asian, which is just retarded, guys. How does making satire equal make fun of him for being Asian? okay, I guess that's how that works now. Like, whenever Fox News makes fun of Al Sharpton and that shit, do you think that everyone that watches Fox News goes and, be's racist? Well, actually, yeah, they do. I mean, most people I know that watch Fox News are pretty subtly racist, so I guess I kind of disproved myself there. I should really stop using Fox News in comparisons because they are just like the terrible, terrible people. But yeah, I mean, if you really were just doing this because of the community and their, toxicness, you should have made a community guideline strike saying that it was cyberbullying or something along those lines. And then I would have completely respected your claim and agreed that, all right, you're right. His community is toxic, and at no point did he make a mention to say, okay, I don't understand why they can't just put this in fucking videos and just say, like, I am making a joke. This is just satire. Do not go and attack people for doing this. You are a dumbass if you do. Like, something like that. Why can't they just do that? But they throw it in the description and think that makes it okay, when really they should just put a 10-second pre-recorded clip in the beginning of every video telling people not to do it, and then they would save themselves a whole lot of fucking trouble. But again, make a community guideline strike if you believe it's a toxic community. You're not proving any point by making a monetization strike. You're just helping emphasize the fact that there is a terrible copyright system in place in YouTube, and it allows for false flagging to go down. And if you don't live in America, I don't know if you know this or not, but falsely copyright striking someone's video actually is illegal. I mean, it's only a matter of time before someone sues someone over it, and I'm sure it's happened in the past too. So you really should not copyright strike people's videos. You should contact your network if you have a network and ask them, is this like infringement, or is this fair use or not? Not just tell your network, go flag that video, because that leaves you liable to be sued, and whether or not you win the lawsuit, you still have to spend a lot of money on a lawyer. So yeah, that's where I'm just gonna leave this. Let's stop false flagging videos now. All right, it's not necessary. Community guideline strikes are a thing for a reason. Use it, and yeah, I hope you agree with me. If you do, hit that like button. I mean, you probably won't hit that subscribe button because I'm just another dickhead throwing my opinion in, and you probably don't want to hear any of my future opinions. But at least the like button will show it to other people who have the same kind of view. But yeah, peace out, guys, and hope to see you in the next one.